Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and have a really great day. I, unfortunately, am not having a great day because it has been flooding and it just started. Well, I think a couple hours ago I got notification. This basement where I have, you guys know, my mining rigs is prone to getting flooded, and only during the heavy rainy days during, I guess, the winter time. And yeah, I'm just like freaking out. I gotta move all of this stuff I have on the floor. Thankfully, I have all of my mining rigs already elevated. I've probably already explained that before last year when I moved my mining rigs, you know, like this kind of orientation on shelves, right? So everything is already pretty much, yeah, off the ground. As you guys can see, I do have some power cables touching the floor. I'm gonna have to elevate those back onto the shelf, this height here. So yeah, I'm okay for my mining rigs, my power, but I got a bunch of crap on the floor right now. It's not crap, but I need to move this to the barn. So I'm gonna have to do that later on in this video, but I'm just gonna inspect some other areas here. Because I just showed earlier, that was the lowest part of the basement where it was wet. There's like a puddle there. I'll show you guys the sump pump. There's actually a lot of water there because that's the lowest part of the basement, but I'm just checking because this part in the basement is also prone to getting flooded as well, which really sucks. So I don't see any water in the corners yet, okay? It's just pouring rain outside. It's the heaviest rain I've ever seen this year. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys have had any flooding issues. And yeah, just, man, this is what I have to deal with personally. You know, I don't have the privilege like some of you guys that have warehouses and above ground mining. This is what I can afford, okay? I know you guys think I'm rich or something and like Red Panda, you can afford a warehouse. No. No. If you guys knew where I live, renting a warehouse just does not make sense. It costs an arm and a leg, and yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be doing that. Anyways, let me show you the sump pump. Okay, just to give you guys some context, this house that, you know, where this basement is like from the 1970s. Okay, so here's the sump pump. It looks like it was working like, I think a couple hours ago, and there's still some puddles of water here. I think this part of this basement here is lower than this part over here because it's kind of dry now, a little bit damp still, but it's there's still a puddle over here. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video. And so I think there was water coming through there, but I think ultimately it was coming up through the sump pump. But yeah, anyways, the worst part of the flooding usually happens in this area because that's where the lowest part of the basement is. Oh man, yeah, there's some water here too. And my guitar is okay. It's I really need to move this out. A lot of my boxes are soaking wet. This is the box that Space Goat sent me. And this one's, yeah, it's already all soggy and moldy. I need to get rid of that. Another low part is right there. That's where the puddle is over here. If you guys, I showed you guys that earlier. But as we go out into the main basement over here, it's a little bit higher, okay, in terms of the tiling, it's higher than the sump pump area. So I haven't seen any water spots yet, but in previous years in this basement, it actually was worse, much worse, and the water level sometimes would go up to here, okay? So yeah, but that doesn't happen anymore because we got two sump pumps in the basement. There's one actually in that room in the corner, and there's the other one that I showed you earlier in the lowest part of the basement. So those two sump pumps have been helping out in this basement. But anyways, it's still not an excuse. I need to clean up everything that's on the floor because I have some valuable things on the floor like GPUs that I do not want damaged. So I have a lot of boxes here that I need to move to the barn. But before I move all this to the barn, I actually need to inspect the barn because there might be some water up there as the roof sometimes leaks as well when there's a lot of rainfall. So let's go to the barn. Okay, alright guys, I'm in the barn and oh man, I'm soaking wet. Anyways, let's just see if there's any leakage going on in the barn because the barn is very prone to, water leaks. So let's just go over here and just inspect the floor. And anonymous miner, if you're watching this, this fish is for you. Okay, man? I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. All right, let's see, any damage or any water on my mining rigs? I don't think so. Now, usually water leakage happens over here and sometimes actually by the entrance, but I don't see anything there. So let's go. Okay, nothing over here. Now, this is the area that's prone to the leaking barn. Now, this roof definitely needs to be fixed. I was supposed to fix it myself last year. I just didn't have the time. I was supposed to figure out some solution. If there was some spray solution that I could do on top of the roof of the barn so that water wouldn't seep through, right? And it was going through and dripping all over the place, and it hasn't. So it looks like there's no water here. All right, so that's good. Yeah, it looks like it hasn't leaked here, so that's a good sign. My exhaust fan's not on because it's extremely cold in here. And just to verify with you all the temperatures, 40% humidity, so it's getting there. I mean, it's not that bad. It feels kind of damp in here, but I don't see any leakage going on here. And my Radeon 7s, are they still warm? Yes, they are. Yeah, these are mining just perfect. Okay, so I can move a lot of my boxes, a lot of my stuff up here, and I think I need more shelf space, so just my box wall is just gonna get bigger and bigger. Yeah, looks like we're okay here. All right, guys, we're gonna go back to the basement. I'll see you there. Okay, yeah, I don't see any other watermarks happening, any flood. Wait, is that water in the corner? Hold on. All right, let's go to the corner. Let's just see here. Is there any watermarks here? Nope, I don't think so. No, there's no water here. Yeah, there's no water here, but this is what I gotta fix, okay? Oh man, the joys of mining in a basement that's prone to flooding. This is what it's all about, guys. This is what I have to deal with. You guys are probably laughing at me like, Red Panda, you're a decently sized YouTuber and you have this kind of issue. Yes, guys, I'm not as privileged as some people, okay? All right, give me a break, guys. But this is, oh man, this is funny. This is actually funny, but I think we're okay for now. This is like the very first day of having this kind of weather. Mother Nature is one of the big factors against me in this basement, and this is what I have to deal with. And I'm sure there's some of you guys out there that has to deal with the same thing that I do. If you're mining in a basement, underground level, and I guess the water level is leaking through this old 1970s house. Anyways, guys, I think that's it. Let me know your thoughts. I'm just updating you guys on a little bit of a situation that I have to go through right now. But let me know if any of you are going through the same right now, as winter time is coming. And there's going to be a lot more rain, a lot more snow, I guess, depending where you live. And depending on where you're mining, you could be prone to this kind of thing like flooding. And so if you're mining, you got to have your stuff elevated, at least in terms of power cabling. And you got to have shelves like I do. And looks like I got some more cables I need to elevate. But we should be okay. We should be okay. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of moving to do. I'm going to be doing this for the next couple days. And I guess I'm kind of sick at the same time. You guys can probably hear it in my voice. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. And peace out. Okay, I also need to dismantle this whole 24 GPU mining rig table. Stay tuned for that.